Yo, but it's all fun and games, so you find out who's really behind it. And I have a couple of, I have my opinion.
You
I
do.
think I know who.
You've been vocal about it, but it's not Miro.
Ooh.
It's definitely not Miro.
Not Miro.
The
No
crossover
was real. Holy shit! I didn't like the
That
shirt.
promo was real.
Holy Miro.
Dope promo, but I didn't like the shirt.
Holy
All right,
Miro.
hold on. We got
Gucci.
Yeah, the outfit was terrible, but it was good to see him.
Yo, Miro. Who called him Miro Matters? Which one?
Miro
Matters.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yo, facts.
Yo, this motherfucker goes on Twitch for a month and dyes his hair fucking blonde. Come on now.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Quarantine makes you
Gaming
do
a
some
lot.
crazy shit.
He was gaming a lot. But yeah, he's there in AEW now. Yet another WWE star, right? To make the fucking the list.
Mischief has his pulse on the people, dog, and I hear your voices.
Does he now?
Maggie, Twitter fingers.
And
And there was a lot to be said about Miro's promo. A lot to be said. He comes out and it's another wah WWE spited me promo. Now listen, I loved it. I thought it was great. But I can also see that this is getting kind of repeated. Miro had a legitimate gripe against the WWE, in my opinion. I think they did him dirty, dog. They did him dirty.
And they cost him money.
Y'all forget Rusev Day? Yo, Rusev Day was money. And
he
WWE,
was at least top 5
that.
merch.
Yo, by himself. Just doing stuff. Like, he was just like, Rusev Day. Yo, as I said, that pop. People liked it. Yo, killed him. Buried. Dead.
Dirty. Made him color his hair blonde.
Think about that. Yo, that shit turned him into a saying. He went out there. They told him. They were like, yo, you go and do what you do. You do it, and if you do it so good, you grab the brass ring, you will get your shot. And he did that. So imagine that you're told that shit all the time, and then you go do that shit, and everybody's like, yo, you did that shit. And the dude that told you to do that shit is like, nah, that's shit.
And you lose to John Cena.
That shit.
And you lose to John Cena.
Hey, he did have sex in that tank.
Yo, Mission.
Rusev won that night.
I have to disagree to all the Twitter haters that hated this promo, because you know what? You need to realize, once again, we talked about one of the individuals involved in this race, and this is the one and only Cody Rhodes. And the man is playing chess while others are playing tic-tac-toe. That's how this shit is running now, right? And you have to understand that they just taking the 50 Cent approach. What did 50 Cent do with Ja Rule? Destroyed him. Pummeled him.
What about Ja?
Pummeled his career. Listen.
He castrated him.
You want people to take notice? You have to call out the obvious, right? You have to break the fourth wall. You have to let them know, yeah, we talking about you. Like, yeah, that's what it is.
But it is a valid criticism, right? Because we had, all right, so Miro did it.
Why? Because it's funny?
Did it. Brody Lee did it. Right? Like, everybody that's coming out, like, I'm waiting for Conti to pick up the mic and be like,
wait,
this don't Brazilian, and I'm tired of this.
Yeah. but listen. But what do you expect from people that decided to leave from the E? Like, the question should be is, why so many people leaving from the E? That should be the question.
I mean, we all know the answer.
Greener grass, right? Greener grass.
In terms of content, no, hold on. I'm not saying, because I agree with you, but the criticism is valid, because in terms of content, like, everybody's kind of doing the same deal. It's the same shtick in a different color, right? Moxley gave you the badass version of it, right? Brody Lee gave you like the buttoned up, like, sarcastic version of it. Miro's giving you, like, I don't know,
the more direct version, because he actually mentioned the brass ring and more verbiage. Jericho came the closest when he mentioned the whole thing about Jake Hager and the bad. What was it that don't chant "We the People" because it was a bad gimmick or some shit? What did he say?
Yeah, bad decisions.
Bad decisions. Bad creative.
Bad creative.
That's the second most direct jab that I see that stands out from all of them that I remember. That, and now Miro's because he's talking about the brass ring. Moxley was pretty dope too, but it's already gone for me.
So the fear is that they're gonna turn into WCW, right? That's the fear.
Oh,
they're gonna
are.
They're gonna
already
jab
there.
at WWE so much that they're gonna turn into WCW, but they haven't hit that point yet. They're not there fucking unveiling predictions of what's happening in the matches. You know what I mean? They're not there carrying a belt.
Maybe not, but they counter program and they do what they feel is anti WWE, but they're not afraid to go on Being the Elite and fucking criticize what the fuck is going on backstage. Like, what was it the last thing that the Bucks were making fun of Pretty Chubby on Being the Elite? I forgot already. But it was something recently.
Yeah. They were making fuck.
They take jabs all the time, point being.
Right.
Just like WCW. It's just on a different platform. The question I want to ask is, what are you going to do with this WWE talent? Because guys like Shawn Spears has yet to been used. Moxley's already kind of getting stale for me. I haven't seen nothing from Mr. Wwe that I've seen differently. Where does that go now? Because you brought in the eyes.
Did you really believe that Shawn Spears and Wwe were gonna be top?
Shawn Spears, I did. Shawn Spears, I thought would at least have competed for the heavyweight title by now.
All right, when we started this game, maybe. All right, but now, as deep as we are, you still think he's there?
No, of course not. No.
So that's the thing that I'm saying is that, like, these WWE guys, right? They get trained really well. Right, like the WWE is a machine. They're a factory. They TV train you. Like, you are ready. When you get on stage, like when you get into a WWE ring, by the time you see TV, you are so on your game. Like, you're miles ahead of these indie guys. You're miles ahead of other guys that never made it to TV. So for WWE talent to flood AEW and take away chances, like you're saying, right? Duh. They're better. They're eyeballs. People want to see them because they know them. They recognize them. I don't necessarily want to see a show full of people I don't know. I want to see a show with a good mix.
Anybody out of WWE is credible. They're an instant star anywhere.
The name is a draw anywhere and everywhere. That's a given.
So now So the conversation turns into now, if you have these particular stars that you thought you were going to get something different in a new product with more creativity, right? And it's still not popping, was the E wrong in the first place, right? Because we have to understand there are certain people that have a certain place when it comes to the lineage in the wrestling world. You either got it or you don't. Not everybody's going to be a Stone Cold. Not everybody's going to be a The Rock. No, not everybody's going to be Ric Flair. And that's just the facts. Somebody's going to be Duke the Dumpster Drozy, right? Somebody's going to be the Brooklyn Brawler. Somebody's going to be Typhoon. Like, these are things that are reality. Coco Beware was somebody on the card, bro. Like, and that's what it is. And you might have to be, like, at this point, Shawn Spears, if nothing happens with him in AEW, that's it, right? That's where you're at. We'll see him. We'll see him some point at NWA.
Miro cut a 8 promo, not a 10.
An 8, yeah. But the Poppy guy, that was exciting.
He stumbled. He cut
a 8. He cut a 8, not a 10.
Yeah. His mic skills were never the strongest.
On your first night, though, that's not a good look.
Yo, you know what's not a good look? Matt Sydal fucking doing a backflip on his neck.
Oh, God.
My 8-year-old. So I'm watching it with my 8-year-old, and I'm like, look, it's Matt Sydal. He's about to. Don't look. He has no respect, no credibility now.
Now, I joke because I can't do it, and I would never do it because I'd stay in my goddamn lane, and I'm never going to try a shooting star press. He's one of the best shooting star pressers.
The best shooting star. It was his. My favorite person.
Master of my favorite RKO.
Wow.
Top 2 RKOs for sure. That and Seth.
Seth, definitely. That shit was engineered so beautifully, man. It can make you think about how they pulled it off, you know? And we saw it live, too.
It's definitely safe to say that AEW definitely needs these stars